Driving with John is coming through!
You've been my friend since day one, dipshit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Driving with John. I think today is Monday, so it'd be Truckin' Monday. Woo! We made it back to Monday. Truckin' Monday, that's today. Alright, so today we're going to talk about trucking. I don't know. You know, for me, trucking is what I do. And it doesn't seem though I haven't been doing it long enough to teach anybody, and I don't know much about it. I'm joking, but I really don't think that I should be teaching anybody anything when it comes to trucking. But what I will do is show you things that truckers see, and maybe tell you what what it is. Like when you're in the front of your car, you have your high beams, your low beams, your windshield wipers, all that normal stuff. Trucks have all that too. But we got some other buttons too. So today, I'm going to show you some of these buttons. Alright, well these are pretty obvious. That's for my radio. Volume up, volume down. Station up and down. Mute. Mode. If I want to change to AM, FM, whatever. I'm going to come across here. Oh, look at that. Kenworth. Okay, Kenworth. What's this over here? Oh, my cruise control. Obviously, all the way to the right is the speed up and slow down. Set or resume. On and off. And cancel. Alright. Let's go back over here. I have my thing over here. That's pretty obvious. It's got my windshield wiper here on the end. And my headlights are here. Pull back this way. Push up forward that way. Alright, what do we got down here? Ooh, that's dirty. Oh my. Didn't realize it was that dirty. Let's go back this way. It's a little dusty, huh? Alright. So that is the light for my cargo light. Basically shines a light between my truck and my trailer. That's obviously my key. Alright, over here, what do we have? We have the dim the lights on the dash. Brightness. This one turns the lights on in the cab. This one does a light test. It'll run all my lights and let me know if any of them have a problem with them. Sorry guys, I didn't clean up everything like I was going to. Like I should have. See, as you can see, there's lots of dust. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's dirty. I need to clean this place up a little bit. My gauges, it's not any different than any car. You got your water temperature, you got your oil pressure, you got your volts, you got your RPMs, you got your fuel. Up here is a little control center. It's got the temperature outside. It's 93 and I'm in Nebraska. It's 3:46 p.m. That is actually East Coast time. Has my miles, has my current miles per gallon. And right now I'm idling, burning 0.9 gallons per hour. Alright, down here I got miles per hour. Up here, that's brake pressure. So if I apply my brakes, which I'm parked right now so I can't do it, but if I apply my brakes, it tells you how many pounds of pressure I'm putting on my brakes. Over here is my air, because trucks are ran off of air brakes. So, sorry, had to see something. They ran off of air brakes. Oh, that's what I'm trying to look at, right there. And so that's the gauge that lets you know the pressure in your air system. And then down here is depth. That's the system that cleans your emission system out for you. I can put my keys out of the way, I'll get a little closer. Alright, that's diesel exhaust fluid. Yes, that's actually a thing, diesel exhaust fluid. When I first started driving, I heard that in class the first time. I laughed, I didn't think it was real. It's actually a thing. So, and we'll come up here. We got some other buttons up here. These are pretty obvious ones. The one all the way to your left is hazard. Next one's your headlights. Next one's the running lights on the top. The last one's a light in the back in the bunk area. Alright. Alright. This one just controls the main dash panel. Alright. Man, this is really dusty. There's my radio. Alright. Going all the way to the left. Here, I'm going to switch around here so I can point to them. This one, because I'm not sure if it's your right or left, but this one is my engine fan. Alright, that one right there is my traction control. I had to do a voice over here because sometimes your brain just doesn't work properly. You know what I mean? And the next button over, the one on the right there, that one. To be honest, I'm not sure what that does. So I've never used it. I have no idea what it does. If you know, comment below. This is my engine brake, aka Jake brake. This is how strong my Jake brake is. That's fully strong, that's weak. This is if I want to do a, if I want to pump some depth, the diesel exhaust fluid into my exhaust and burn it out. This is the button I would hit for that. And then over there is pretty obvious, heating, cooling, all that good stuff. Now these buttons down here, alright, this one right here, that's all the air pressure out of my airbags to lower the back end of my truck, like to drop a trailer. This one, I've never actually used it, but it locks the fifth wheel. This one is to release the fifth wheel so I can, pull away from a trailer. And this one moves my fifth wheel forward and backward. So these actually have safety switches over them. I don't know if you can see it, but see what I mean? The safety switch so that you don't accidentally hit that. Because that would be really bad if you're going down the road and accidentally hit that button and dropped your trailer in the middle of the highway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be unemployed. So. And there was one other thing that I haven't showed you so far. These are my brakes when I'm parked. This is for my trailer. This is for my cab, my truck. They're either fully on or fully off. If they're fully on, that means all my legs are broken. No, all my brakes are fully on and my truck will not move. If they're pushed in, it means my brakes are off and I can hit the pedals down there if I need to. So, alright, the thing about air brakes most people don't know is that when you hit your brakes in a car, it's almost immediate that your brakes come on. But in a truck, in a semi, when you hit your brakes, it takes, I'd say, about a half a second to sometimes a full second for your brakes to either release or to actually, work. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a big brake right there, but this guy's really close to me right there. Oh, you know what I didn't show you? Here, let me see if I can flip this camera around. You know how everybody, the air horn thing? Mine's in the center, not on the left. That's my air horn thing. I pull that, the air horn goes off. And I don't have a CV yet. So I think that's it. That's where I hang my glasses when I'm not driving. So that's it. I mean, yeah, pretty much see, it's pretty simple. I mean, not a lot of buttons to worry about. I drive an automatic, so I don't really have to worry about switching gears. I do know how to drive a manual. I was trained on one, took my test on one. I can fully drive one. And it's not like a manual like a car, it's totally different. So it's, if you can drive a car manual, it doesn't mean you can drive a truck manual. night and day. It took me forever to train my muscles to not do what you do in a car when I started driving a truck. So, but I'm in an automatic now, so I don't have to worry about all that stuff. So as usual, videos don't always go as you plan them. So I had something else I was gonna do, but I didn't get the chance to do it. So for the rest of this video, you're gonna see Iowa, Nebraska, and Mount Eagle Mountain to some cool music and some awesome scenery. So make sure you watch the rest of the video because it's really cool when you get to see some of these states that you don't live in. So enjoy, and don't forget at the end there will be an encouraging word. What? I didn't start? No, starting now. Come on. Starting now? How about now? 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 So, John the Baptist came into this world, and his job wasn't to save the world. It was to let everybody know that the Messiah was here, the light was here. Unfortunately, when Jesus walked the earth, most people didn't recognize him as their Lord and Savior, as the Messiah. That's pretty much what these verses are about. Enjoy God's Word today. And God bless.
There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him.